Can big ideas revive rural Oregon towns? The city of John Day thought so when they brought Nick Green on board as city manager in 2016. Today, 3 years after Green left that position, some of those ideas still leave residents divided. In an article printed in collaboration with the Oregon Journalism Project, this week's issue of Willamette Week dives into those divisions and how they reflect the wider issues rural Oregon communities now face. Joining us to break it all down is Willamette Week editor Aaron Mesh. Aaron, good to see you.
Good to be here.
Let's talk about this. Nick Green resigned in 2022. Why is this story so relevant today?
Well, I think it remains relevant because the issues that he faced, that he came to fix, remain problems. And in some ways, this story is a microcosm of the problems that exist across Oregon. John Day is a town that is losing population, that is losing jobs. The unemployment rate in John Day is 7%, which is higher than anywhere else in the state. And as Oregon increasingly sees its population flatline and its economic prospects dim, John Day offers a bit of a cautionary tale of what can go wrong in this state and why the fixes are not easy, as Nick Green learned the hard way.
He certainly has his critics, but he also has his supporters. Now, why has his work in John Day become so divisive?
Well, he tried to bring to John Day the theories of urban renewal that have been largely used in metropolitan areas like Portland. If you look at the way that the Pearl District and the South Waterfront were revived, they used urban renewal areas to do it. Those projects have had less success on the rim of Portland, and they certainly caused a great uproar in John Day, where he successfully built new housing units and created a really gorgeous walkway along the river itself, the John Day River, but had much more trouble with other capital projects, including greenhouses for food and a community pool, which he had torn down but failed at the ballot twice to replace.
The Oregon Journalism Project spoke with Green himself. How is he responding to this criticism, and what's he doing now?
Well, he founded an intergovernmental group that now advocates on behalf of several cities and does economic development projects for several of those cities. One of those cities initially was the city of John Day, but as soon as the city council learned that Nick Green was involved in it, they backed out. They really don't like him. In fact, some people say that in John Day you can decide what diner you're going to go to based on whether or not you like Nick Green or don't like Nick Green. As for Green himself, he says that his projects were the right idea, but he was not as good a salesman as he imagined himself to be and struggled with the PR side of the business.
Aaron Mesh, always great to see you, my friend.
It's my pleasure to be back.
You come back anytime. You can read the entire article in the latest edition of Willamette Week on newsstands now or online at wweek.com.